Hey, what's going on, Jam fam? So we are getting a bunch of sneak peeks about the next Brawl Stars update way before Brawl Talk. We already seen one of those with Miko, the new brawler that's coming out. I did a video going over him a few days ago if you want to check that out. But today we got a bunch more stuff, so we're going to go over some of that stuff really quick. And the first thing I want to go over today is going to be one of the things that I have been hammering Brawl Stars about for a long time now, ever since they added it basically, and that's that they need to add improvements to Fame, and they're finally doing that here. If you've been around the channel for a very long time, then you know that I have been very critical of Fame, not because I don't like the idea of Fame, but because in my opinion Fame is just very lackluster. There's nothing behind it, and it's almost like a waste of credits because all it is a badge on your profile, and you don't get anything for reaching the higher levels of Fame, even though it's supposed to be rewarding to you. So in my opinion, they needed to add things to Fame. And as we have here, they are finally doing that. So I believe this is going to be for every level. They haven't really confirmed this or not, but I'm just going to assume this is for every level. You're going to get a profile icon when you unlock that new level. Then you're going to get a pin. And that's one of the things that I was definitely advocating for, is getting pins and skins. Now we're getting pins, so that's cool. And now they're bringing out a whole new battle card cosmetic for this. It's called a frame, and I assume that's either going to be a background or like an edge rent, like a frame for your battle card. So I think that's really cool. I'm really excited to see what this ends up looking like. I might actually try to push up some Fame finally. Right now I'm sitting at Lunar 2, I believe, and I could probably be like somewhere around Mars, maybe low Mars, maybe mid Mars, somewhere there. But anyway, that's cool. They're adding Fame stuff, and I'm excited for that. So I just want to point that out here. And then the next thing I want to talk about is the new event that's already going on in game. You've probably already participated in it by the time you're watching this, but that's going to be the No More Chroma event that's already going on. Like I said, this is a big event. They're celebrating the changes to the Brawl Pass and the removal of the chromatic brawlers. And to do this, they're doing another one of those kill-based events. This article breaks everything down that's going to be going on, but the first thing that's already going on is the Star Drop Doubler. And then when we start getting eliminations, as we get 500 million, they're going to do a Mastery Madness, then followed by a Coin Shower, Chroma Credit Shower, Token Shower, double Mastery Madness, and then they're finally going to give out a legendary Star Drop at 4 billion kills. Now, this is huge because all of these events stack on top of one another all the way until the 12th. So if we hypothetically got 4 billion kills tomorrow, we would have the maximum amount of time with this. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but it would be crazy if it did and we had all this stuff like immediately. But it is like huge that they are adding all this type of stuff to celebrate the changes to one of the like core mechanics to the game, that being the Brawl Pass. So it's interesting that they want to celebrate it by doing this, and I think that's really cool. And I think you can get a lot of stuff going about this because you're going to get double Star Drops, Coin Showers. Chroma Credits don't really matter for long-term players, but if you're newer to the game and you just jumped in, or if there's a couple chromatic brawlers that you haven't quite unlocked, these Chroma Credit Showers could go a long way for you. Token Showers are kind of whatever in my opinion, but I think the big ones for me personally are going to be the double Star Drops and the Coin Showers. And then, as we've talked about previously, they're going to be removing the chromatic rarity entirely from the game, and all the brawlers that are currently chromatic, their rarities are going to be changed to all the other rarities that are in the game. This lists everything right here. Cordelius and Surge are going to be the only two that actually get legendary status. Mythics are going to be Lou, Ruffs, Buzz, Fang, Janet, Otis, RT, Charlie, Eve, and Buster. And then Pearl, Mandy, Maisie, Sam, Lola, Ash, Belle, Gale, and Colette. Those are all going to be epic brawlers. Now, this is important because when the changes to the Brawl Pass actually happen and they do remove the chromatic rarity, you're going to want to have those legendaries and mythic brawlers unlocked as quickly as possible. So if you don't have those unlocked, use this Chroma Credit Shower event to try to get those unlocked quicker, because the important thing is that they're going to be much harder to unlock, like especially Cordelius and Surge. They're going to be super hard to unlock after you remove the chromatic rarity, and all the credits are just going to those. So make sure you get the harder ones to unlock first, and then work your way down to the epic brawlers, unless you're like really into one of the epic brawlers, like say you really want to unlock Sam or something like that, then I would say it's okay to unlock that. As you know, I would rather have a fun brawler that I enjoy playing than a rare brawler that I'm not gonna like. So you know, I would suggest getting the legendary brawlers first, but if you really want to go after like say your favorite brawler first, then do that. A couple other things to note: when they do change the Brawl Pass over, you're no longer going to be able to stack your previous rewards. They will automatically be claimed at the next update. I think this is a bit of a bummer because, you know, saving rewards for a rainy day is kind of nice in my opinion. Say you don't really like the next brawler that's coming out and you'd rather just wait on them and try to unlock another brawler like down the road or something like that. You can no longer have that option. Now, all your credits are going to be forced onto the next brawler that is going to be released. And like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. And if you do end up like gemming the brawler or whatever, then all those credits are just going to go to your fame. And now fame actually has a purpose. So I guess it's not the end of the world, but I would like to see like some kind of bank or something that you could actually hold on to things instead of just automatically going to the next brawler that they're going to release every single season. Another thing they are saying is that there's basically going to be a brawler every single month. I think this is actually kind of bad for the game because, you know, if we get another 12 brawlers, it's going to be like, I don't know, nearly 100. We're going to be at like 90 something brawlers by the end of next year. That's insane. And at what point do you say that enough is enough? How many brawlers do we need before you start like just constantly repeating new brawlers and stuff? I mean, I think a lot of the community is going to start feeling that way, especially like by like June next year. We're going to feel like the roster is just stuffed and like, what more can you do to the game? So yeah, overall, all these sneak peeks I think are pretty good news. The only thing that I'm not a big fan is not being able to store your Brawl Pass anymore. But other than that, I think everything else is very solid. Like I said, I think that the Fame update is huge because I always thought Fame was kind of like a wasted mechanic in the game. So seeing them add some kind of, you know, kind of cosmetic to it is perfect. It's kind of what I was asking for to begin with. So it took them a long time to do it, but now they're doing it. So I got to give them applause here. The removal of the chromatic rarity is perfect in my opinion. I always thought that the chromatic rarity kind of didn't need to be there anymore after a certain point. Half the roster is almost chromatic right now. And the fact that like there you have one set of credits that go just to chromatic and another set of credits that go just to all the other brawlers really like made it a little confusing for newer players. And the fact that they're kind of like cleaning that up, they're going to remove the chromatic rarity and just make all credits go to the same type of characters is perfect in my opinion. So I have no complaints about that either. I think the event that they're running right now is huge. Like I said, we can get a bunch of rewards. You can get a ton of coins and double star drops. Those are the main things for me. But if you're a newer player or a free-to-play player that doesn't have all the brawlers unlocked, the chroma credit shower is also going to benefit you a lot. So I think everybody benefits here in some way, shape, or form, unless you're like a fully maxed out player with all the cosmetics and everything. But if you're watching my video, you're probably not one of those players anyway. And then, like I said, I do think that not being able to bank your Brawl Pass does kind of suck. I do think that it's a little like unnecessary bit of a change, but whatever. I mean, that's what they want to do, and we're all gonna have to live with it. I mean, I'm not gonna cry about it too much. At the end of the day, if they keep releasing brawlers, it's not that big of a deal anyway, so whatever. But hey, let me know what you think about these changes down in the comments. Let me know if you dislike them, if you like them. Let me see what else you would like to change in the game in this next upcoming update, because it sounds like they're gonna basically overhaul the entire game going into the next year. So very interested to see what ends up happening now. So anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.